Welcome back to the Internet Safe Space, episode, I want to say 28, and we've got a special one for you here. We're back playing Mario Kart. Boys, us versus girls, and just so that you know, you've seen Joe before. He's been on it. He might have been on it the most. Who knows? Joe, why don't you introduce yourself?
We're back. Still undefeated. I'm pretty sure as the timing goes with this one as it's going up. But yeah, I mean, I'm locked in.
All right. Abby?
The boys are going down.
Well, you could say who you are.
Go
ahead.
She's locked in. I'm Abby.
Oh, God.
I'm Francesca.
You want to be friends?
I can, yeah, sure. I'm Franthehuman. I'm a gamer, obviously. And Valor Pro, Diamond Peak. We're gonna win this. Easy. Locked.
Great. So obviously, based off that experience you've seen, they've done intros a lot of times before. They're pros at it. But yeah, it's gonna be Joe and I going against the two girls, Mario Kart. I don't even think I need to say any more. We'll just get right to it. Enjoy. All right, we've got our carts sorted out. So now we are going to pick our items. We've got Blue Shell, Boombox, and 8 on automatically. New OBL rules. Shout out Chalk, Charlie Contini for that. Blue Shell and Boombox are now on permanently as well, along with 8. So we'll do a snake pick. Oh no, it's actually not gonna be snake because we're just gonna do one item per person, so 2 per team. Francesca, you can start.
I'm gonna go with bullet.
All right, she's going bullet. Abby.
Yup.
Wait, so we're sneaking right now or no?
No, we're just doing one per. Go ahead. No, but that's why I'm saying it. So Abby picks star.
I'll pick the bomb.
Whoa, bomb. Great choice because I'm picking lightning. How do you feel about that?
Are you serious?
Fully 100% dead ass. We need that.
Why would we need that?
Goated item, one of the best in the game.
But I lead the pack often. And that would hinder me.
That would what?
That would hinder me.
Trust. Have faith. Trust me. If it bites us in the ass, I'll never pick it again. All right. So, well, that's it. That's it. We're doing high stakes, low items. All right. First map, we're going to start with DK Mountain. We're going to start with DK Mountain. And first racers are going to be myself and Francesca. So Abby and Joe will be your announcers.
Here we go. Getting right into the action here. Of course, always starting on DK Mountain.
I'm doing it. You don't have to clip it all.
Let's get it.
First place on the board.
Yes, of course. Waters we're playing with, of course. Gotta stay hydrated. Halves for the time being. Yeah. Yeah. You might. It's okay. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
The boys are rocking Piety, of course. And
No, you could go.
you go.
And the girls are
Girls are rocking Peach. Ant starting a little early. Here we go.
All right, and Francesca just passed Anthony.
Big box here. Let's see what they get. Both starring up. Okay, Ant opts to pop it early. Here we go. Blue Shell coming in. Ooh! Ant gets hit with it indirectly. It happens.
Francesca just takes first.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Ant getting bombarded right now. It's okay, though. Only first lap. Francesco's pocketing the boombox. Good play. Never know when that blue shell could come out.
She also just got a bomb.
Good commentary there, Abby.
First, second.
Yep. Ooh.
So,
Not that far. Leading the pack, though. Here we go. I believe both of them had finished. Ooh. Blue shell. 2 blue shells coming in. Ooh, and a lightning. That's big. It's okay. You can't. She's got that one, though. Bang. There she goes.
but she still remains in first.
High stakes here. They're absolutely running the CPUs.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Big double, and with the star in second place. Some may say unheard of, but that's how the rules are now.
Select amount of items.
Another blue shell coming in for Francesca as she's still leading the pack. Boombox deflects it, and with another star in second. Here we go. He's gaining.
I'm not gonna be able to. I can't throw that bomb ahead.
Yeah, no, just drop it.
All right, and now they're both on their last lap.
Yep, third lap. Here we go. This is where boys become men. Francesca has had a steady lead the entire time. Lightning.
Sorry.
But still babies. It's okay. Big box roll here. Francesca gets another boom box. That could win her the game here, honestly. Both of them, same items. Bomb and box to work with. And it's gaining. Here we go. Final stretch. And opposite tosses boombox out. Get another roll. Gets another one. It happens. Here we go. This is the last straight. Seems like Francesca's going to take it. Francesca gets him with a bomb. Ooh, the blue shell comes in just a little too late. Here we go. That's a first and second finish. Francesca taking the dub. It's okay.
I'm frustrated. I'd have to say that I'm fairly upset about that.
It's okay.
I think Francesca has some words.
Easy.
Okay. Now the real dogs are going to race. And it's going to be an absolute mockery.
Why we just do the math pick?
Okay, yeah.
All right, so I came in first. Here, thank you.
No, you didn't come in first.
Sorry. My bad. Nah, chill. I'm just used to that. It's a little charity win for her.
Okay.
So since you came in first, you'll do the first 2. You'll pick DLC or normal, and then you'll also pick the row. Bottom row. All right. And then I'll pick the icon and the map. So basically just means I get to pick a map from the bottom row. Thinking about Joe racing versus Abby. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go TikTok clock here because I know Joe for a fact knows the shortcut. So we're going TikTok clock.
We both have reps on it.
So
It's fair.
it's definitely fair. They both have experience.
No, I came in fifth.
Oh, okay, maybe.
So, all right. So, Joe, do you know how to do the clipping? You know which button? Yeah, so you hold it and it'll do past 30 seconds. So, I'll call out to you when I think you can do clips when you want, but I'll also call out when I think are good moments as well. All right. Here we go. TikTok clock. How are you feeling?
This map, Abby has it in the bag. She has it in the bag. It's gonna be easy.
Yeah, I mean, has in the bag. I'd say probably if I was betting $1,000, I wouldn't put it there. But that's just me.
We'll see what happens. You never know.
TikTok clock. All right, here we go. PD versus Peachette. All
All
right.
right, they're getting their waters down, staying hydrated.
No movement yet. Looks like Joe has done what I think he's going to do. I don't think he's going to have to take any more from that cup. Joe, am I right there?
All right, we have PD Prama taking the literal, what's it called on a clock? A hand? He took the hand.
He knows tech.
He
knows tech. Joe, clip that.
doing the tech. Abby she has star power and she is living with it, bro. She is.
Joe, you have to hold it.
She got.
Oh, man. There you go. You got it. Yes, you can.
Yeah, profanity's allowed. Abby, drift the other way. There you go.
All right.
She has
Joe got messed up a little bit because he's learning how to do the clipping.
Abby's using the bullet. She's going all the way to 6th place. That's awesome. And now she has the star. Easy. Easy 5th for Abby. Easy 4th. 3rd.
Hold on, but what place?
It's a Peter Prong.
You're talking about Abby a lot. What place is Joe in?
All right. Well, he's in 1st, but that doesn't matter. So,
Oh, but why would it not matter? Just curious.
because you know,
Joe's doing tricks on it. God,
it's like the turtle and the bunny race.
doing tricks on it.
Like
The turtle and the hare. Turtle and the hare. Not the turtle and the bunny race, but
the turtle wins in the end. Just keep drifting, Abby. You got it. All right. Abby just got the 8th place item, which means she got every single item, 8 of them. Yep. And she's just spamming that star, spamming that bullet, spamming that star. There's a bullet behind her.
whoa. All
We
right.
paused the game. We're back. It was too overstimulating, but we're back. Abby is now in 2nd.
All right, Joe, get a clip there.
Joe, she's really catching up to Joe. She's
Nice.
taking the leap. Taking the leap of
Taking the leap. You meant taking the lead, I bet.
All right. Joe is getting bombarded with blue.
Now, this is what I'm going to say. I want everyone to notice how Joe opted to not take the hand there because he knew the blue was coming and he didn't want to risk falling off. It's got to be why, right?
Abby has the bomb. She threw it. She just threw it. She's like that. All right. She's now in 3rd.
Shout out Future. Good song.
She tried to take a shortcut, but I didn't think it was a shortcut.
We have to see how well does Joe know tech. Oh, but he doesn't have the... Wait.
All right.
Oh.
A lot happened.
Exhibiting insane tech. Exhibiting insane tech. Joe, clip that now. Brilliant. Easy first place for Joe. Wow.
All right, 5th.
Brilliant tech.
Easy 4th for Abby. Literally so easy.
Well, Joe got first though, and he exhibited disgustingly awesome tech at the end there, and that was just what I need to see. Joe, say something about that tech you just hit.
These are my stomping grounds. The DS, I ran that, obviously. Bringing back this map, they got to know that I'm going to run it. Abby, thoughts?
I'm just gonna say, 4th is my PR.
Not a bad showing.
There you have it.
Her PR.
For PR. Never got first ever.
Oh, Joe's been attacked. All right, let's do a little switch here, guys. Come back to your announcing, and we will.
And then I have to fumble on the last one, too. We're still going to have some. Okay. Okay, here we go. Map picking will commence. So now Ant.
No, it's me.
Ant will pick DLC or normal and the row.
You just press show.
What?
You pick it.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll do it technically. Ant preferred.
Always DLC.
DLC, of course it is. And the row.
I'm confused. He's still picking it.
Row, I'll go with that as well. You announced.
All right. Thank you, Francesca. Do you have an icon that you prefer?
I gotta see him. I don't know.
Anthony, may you please go left and right?
Propeller.
We're gonna go with propeller. Let me guess. No. And we're gonna go with Sky High Sunday.
Boy,
Interesting pick, but
not even a custom map. That's like one they made for this game, and they
Stay mad, bro. Stay mad.
Sky High Sunday was made for this, so it's not even like a map that has existed prior, which basically is code word for it's fucking dog shit. Appreciate it.
Coping. He's coping because he knows he's gonna lose.
big words, big talk out of the women team. Here we go. They will need to finish their drink.
Throw up in my mouth if I have to.
Okay.
Flash winning.
Yeah. That means Ant's locked. They'll need to finish their drink to qualify for this. Because, yeah, that's how it goes.
Of water left. Definitely more than this.
Yeah, I meant water. Not their drink, obviously.
Drink
Great.
Yeah, no, of course, but... Here we go. Petey starting first. Peach starting fourth. Good chugs in. Francesca finishes very fast. And not far behind, though. These are big boxes right here. Oh my god! And instantly into third with a bullet. He's cruising. He might get first with that bullet. And gets into first with a bullet. Kind of crazy. Here we go. This is where the real gamers come out. First and third for the moment, but seems like Francesca's catching up rather quickly. Yep, now she's in second.
Bomb throw. Nothing happened.
Doesn't hit. It's okay though. Second lap. Quick track we got here. Ant knows to tech with the railings, get some speed boost on him. So there's Francesca. Both babies right now. Not much ground being picked up. Not much ground to make up, but here we go. Big box. Let's see what Ant gets. Double bomb. Uh-oh. Blue shells.
Double bomb.
Blue shell hits Ant. Yep. Another one comes in though and hits Francesca as well. So basically just traded out. Ant's back. Ant falls off. Not a good look. It's okay though. Misses the boombox as well. It's okay. No, you still got a lap to make up.
I needed that badly.
That was a big one. It's okay. Neck and neck going into the third lap. Both of them past the finish line. Let's go. Here we go. Bomb for Ant. Gets hit with one as well. Francesca just absolutely showing the tech she knows.
All right, take it easy.
All right. We need Anthony to fall behind big time here. No.
Ant is behind. He's good.
Fall behind.
Blue shell incoming. This could change the game. 2 blue shells. Francesca has no boombox to deflect. Bang. Ooh, and a lightning. That hurts both sides. Here we go. Ant's gaining right now. Not far behind. Another lightning. That's why I personally ban out the lightnings always.
Whoa.
It's okay. Technical difficulties. Here we go. We're back. And 2 items. Francesca none. Ant's gotta have a good throw here. Misses the throw. It's okay though. He's closing. He's closing. Bullet! Steals second from Ant. Toad with the bullet. It's a first and third finish. Both podium. Francesca's absolutely running Ant's shit. But it's all good.
Tell
30
them the score on the screen.
39-37. Peachette is in the lead.
Which group of people's in the girls?
Oh, the women are absolutely farming, mostly against Ant, but that's okay.
We pulled through with the PR of 4th place, which really helped.
So basically, right now, it seems to happen if the women beat the men here, they're victorious. But we'll see how that goes.
Oh boy, I thought I was doing well, and I had a how am I doing? I'm doing well. Yeah, but
You're mad, bro. You're mad, bro.
Sit. All right. So it's 39-37. That's only a 2-point difference, and it comes down to staring at me. Don't like it. This comes down to Joe and Abby. Who is going to come out on top? I mean, listen. If I was a betting man, and some say that I am, I could have a strong inclination as to who I think may come out on top. Wait, right here.
Not to prevent anybody's downfall, if I come in second, it would technically be a tie if Joe comes in first.
No, I would win by 1 point, I believe.
No, but we're up by 2. I don't know how the point system works.
Really? I believe first gets 15. You go.
I think if you're first, or I think if you're second, you get plus whatever, like -2.
So that would be a tie.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if
I think there's only one way to see. Guys, so we're saying Abby's getting second here? Is that what we're arguing about?
Very theoretical.
It's like with the second PR of the day.
Abby's faded off water.
second though is I think 2 points. That's what I was trying to say. The difference.
I thought it was 3 as well.
I believe first gets 15, second gets 12. But
That's what I thought too.
Let's pray that it's 2 for Abby's sake. All right.
We're praying that it's 2 in the instance that she gets second. That's where we're at, right?
yeah. In case.
All right, so let's not dilly dally any further.
Toad coming in on a fucking bullet. Beat your ass. Sorry.
This is the moment where someone would say, "All good, I guess." Okay.
Shit.
Sherry.
Sherry.
All right. Let's do the map picking. Francesca
DLC.
and Ro.
It's that's a bit. I feel like I've been doing top a lot. Bottom.
Give me head top.
Top.
Thank you. You said bottom row? Okay. Scroll through here for me.
I was thinking Riverside.
I mean, if I'm honestly, I think Moonview is the way to go. But it depends on how confident you are to race through that. But I feel like that's like an easy.
With a little car?
Nah, don't do
I don't know if
that.
that's what the viewers want to see. Those voted. Has the Family Feud come out before this?
No, this is coming out first.
No spoilers then. Sorry.
If I wasn't picking Moonview, I would probably go the Cape, or I would go DK Summit.
My guys, no influence.
Yoshi's Island's really fun though. Yoshi's Island's like underrated.
Facts. Koopa Cape.
So you're picking Cherry.
Cherry and Koopa Cape.
Bang.
Bang. Here we go. Koopa Cape. Obviously, we have to run this map. It's one of the best. Shout out Charlie again, Chalk and Teeny, and Kibby, because we did the Mario Kart tier list. It was one of my, I think it was in the first 10 set of episodes I ever did on the podcast. And Koopa Cape made it, I believe it made it either high A or S tier. So it's good that we're racing this now. Charlie is the OBL EPE. That's his position. He's in charge of everything official Beerio League related. Here we go. And we're starting off, and let's look at these water chugs. Looks delicious. Joe is done. Joe's done instantly. Wow. And Abby finishes not far behind.
Not far behind, no.
All right, Joe, when you have the opportunity, get a quick clip there. Right now would be a good time. Good aim. Start, do a quick cut, and Joe cuts through the grass.
Pass everyone. 7, 6. She's right behind Joe. Joe is in 5th. She's leaping on him right now. She's doing some moves I've never seen before.
Francesca, for some of this interim here, why don't you give everyone a fun fact about Valorant comp?
Valorant comp. Okay. I mean, well, Abby just bombed herself.
How'd she bomb herself?
We're not gonna talk about it. But a good fact about Valorant comp is, just be nice to women, because half the time they don't even wanna comp, bro. Like, just be nice to women in Valorant comp. That's my fun fact. Also, Omen is the best controller.
Omen is the best controller. We gotta call up Jade and see if he agrees with that. If you want to pick her up, you can put her on.
4th with the star. Joe is still in the lead, taking first. She is
Joe has a strong first. Blue shell incoming, and he has a boombox, so obviously he'll be able to stop it.
Infamous Toad that leaped across ants.
All right, you're tweaking hard. Clearly, where is she? Oh, can they see her? Francesca, pick her up and bring her in the frame. Oh, Alabama came to visit. You're gonna find out who that is once she comes. There she is. Hello. She's a very nice cat. She's the best. Very nice.
Oh, sorry. We haven't been paying attention to the game. She's actually the best cat ever.
Joe's still holding a strong first in lap 3. He's got a bomb and a boombox. Well, that's a capture.
Oh, Abby got the sweat.
There we go. Another blue coming in. Ooh. Whoa.
Okay.
Wait, she what?
She's taking a swim.
Alabama's come to hang out with Joe. Petting her mid-race. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Joe's in first. Abby's holding a strong 7th. And she has a bullet bill. This could be big. Depending on how close the NPCs are, this could be big for her. Say something.
She is now in 4th with a star, which is good, but Joe just finished first.
Joe finishes while petting Alabama. Whoa, wait, hold on.
Just as suspected.
Wow.
Just as suspected.
Just as Joe and I properly suspected as the intelligent people we are, it's now 52 to 51. Wow, that is way closer than it should have been.
Because it's throwing.
It's because why?
Oh.
I locked the fucking.
Sure.
Joe?
Too easy. Too first. Too easy.
Too easy. However,
Too easy, but
however, what did Anthony get in the first game that he played? Second?
yeah, and then he got 3rd.
And then he got 3rd, and I got 2nd and 4th. So that's not that great.
So I did better than you. So why'd you bring it up?
It's okay.
I-
Being slick.
Joe, we're on the same
Yeah,
team.
you're right.
Guesses of the round beforehand, because I think it would have been a different.
Bama wants to hang
It would have
out.
been a different.
In a different way.
It would have been different. It just would have been different.
Just would have been different. Joe, wait, take another clip so they can see the full-blown trophy. All right, great. All right, so now normally what we do is, Francesca, you go over by Abby, and then Joe comes in by me.
Is this the
All right. No. This is, oh, hello, Alabama. Joe, you sit here.
Stealing my seat, Alabama. It's empty. Don't worry.
All right. So normally what happens is I would do an interview with the winner, but since we're on the same team, I don't really know what to say. But Joe, why don't you just say something for winning the first Grand Prix, how you feel going into the second one?
Sorry, baby. Very easy. My heat, at least. Can't say the same about Ants. Didn't do the best, but here we go. We got second Grand Prix. He was just warming up. Still up by 1. We got it. Alabama, anything to say? Oh, nothing to say.
Yeah, Alabama is trying to find a spot to lay down, and she's tweaking because there is no good spot. So, but we're going to go to our first commercial break in between Grand Prix. We're going to get everybody poured up with their water and ready to go. I know you guys are excited. I know the chat is probably going absolutely nuts right now. We've got a lot of more good content coming at you. Yes, she does like to do biscuits. Alabama's a biscuit maker.
Very late on her quota. She needs to go through the night.
110%. She doesn't want to get fired. That'd be bad. From the bakery. So let's go to our first commercial break.
Alright, so right here we got the Mountain Dew Baja Blast. This is an amazing alcoholic drink. 5%. It's like $3 for a tall boy. Actually, I'll be serious, it's fucking shit. Like, you take like one sip and you get the gist. Like, right now, I'm like struggling to finish this shit.
Hold it up to your face.
It's just so fucking big, and like, I'm like struggling to finish it. That is what she said. But in Australia, though, that's just lit.
What about the Billy Bong?
You got the Billy Bong, you got the Big Les Show. Yeah! Yeah, these guys know about that. You got the Dingoes, you got the Kangaroos, you got Jake Lacey, you got Parcels, you got Tame Impala, like there's so many shit.
His name's Kevin. Rufus the Soul.
Whose name is Kevin?
Tame Impala.
Tame Impala is Kevin. Tame Impala is him.
It's only one guy.
It's only. Did you know that Tame Impala is only one guy? I bet you didn't know that.
I didn't.
Sidetrack. That was epic.
Shout out Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Shout out Australia. This shit is ass but good.
Shout out Jake Lacey.
Australia's ass but good. Shout out Jake Lacey, who's ass but good.
Real.
And we're back from commercial break. My guess is you probably saw Tommy McIntyre, hashtag Big Mac Flax doing something. My bad. Yo, editor, cut that out. Wait, the editor's me. I won't cut it because I'm lazy. We're going to do our halfway mid-game interviews before the final Grand Prix. It's 52 to 51, right? That's final score?
Correct.
All right. So we're starting off by interviewing Abby. Abby, first you have to have like a safe space name, right? So like Joe's is Joe, right? So why don't you can pick right now off rip. I don't do that.
It's on you.
Wait, putting me in the spot like this is actually crazy. Okay, I like that. I like that.
All right, go ahead. You have to say it though, obviously.
Can Joe say it? Joe say it? Wait, I forget what we said.
I think you meant Abbbdbdbdbdby. Yeah. All right. So, Abby, tell the viewers something that you want them to know about yourself.
In terms of,
Anything.
I've made a lot of progress today on Mario Kart, and I'm really proud of myself despite the outcome of our first match.
All right. Respect. Only down by 1. That's not bad at all.
I agree.
All right. Now, give me your top 3 MCU heroes in order.
All right, I'm gonna go with Captain America as number 1, followed by Spider-Man, and then I'm gonna follow that with Groot.
Really? Groot made top 3. Joe, say your question.
I'm asking why chose Captain America, just out of curiosity.
I just think I really like his morals and who he is as a person, and I just like what he believes in.
So you're saying that you support that he went against the word of the United States government.
Yes.
All right.
Also, I just wanted to announce that in order of the Groots, it goes Baby Groot, Big Groot, Teenage Groot.
Yeah, Teenage Groot was kind of mid outside of when he cut his arm off to make the axe. That was obviously amazing. Showed some real growth and development as Teen Groot. I'll give my top 3, which are Iron Man, obviously Tony Stark, easily best hero by a mile. Sacrifice himself, Captain America, because he's a really dumb man, said, "You're not the guy that would make the sacrifice play." Wow, he got proved wrong, because that's exactly what he did and saved the entire world. And then what did Captain America do in response? Instead of sticking around as a hero to continue protecting the planet, instead what he did was went back in time and then got super old and made it so that he couldn't do that. So
I do agree with your point there. I'm not a fan of what occurs in the end of Endgame.
it was a selfish pick. He was selfish.
I agree, and I don't think that it fit the character that he became.
Yeah, because you see a lot of character development and growth with Iron Man as he went,
It's Captain America, as you see him get over Peggy.
but you don't see him get over Peggy because actually he sacrifices the welfare of the entire planet to be with Peggy, so he doesn't get over her even slightly.
I'm saying I was also annoyed at the outcome because you think that he showed character growth, and then it didn't in the end.
Yeah, he just didn't do it. But Iron Man showed amazing development, so obviously he's best hero. Then Doctor Strange comes in at a close second, because he's incredible and he should have ended up being the Sorcerer Supreme. That was like his entire arc was like building up to that moment, and then for some reason it was Wong. Listen,
Because he just
I think Wong is yeah, but you think maybe he'd get it back or something. But Wong is a great character, and I'm glad he makes a lot of cameos. He's very, very funny, good guy, right? Nothing against Wong. 100% though, Doctor Strange should have been Sorcerer Supreme, and it's a strange choice that he's not. And then third coming in is Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Tom Holland, very good at what he does. It makes sense. Only Spider-Man that's going to actually get a second set of trilogy movies. That says something. I actually think that my second favorite then is Andrew Garfield, with Tobey Maguire coming in at last. Reason being because for a while Tobey was my second favorite, but Andrew out of 3, Andrew Garfield really blew me away in No Way Home. I really liked how his character came full circle with him being able to successfully catch and rescue MJ. That scene is probably top 5 scenes in the entire MCU. And I was blown away by his acting because when the way that he speaks in that moment when he looks at her and he's like realizes that he actually was able to save her, unlike what he did with Gwen Stacy. It was just a phenomenal scene, and I feel like Andrew Garfield is highly underrated as a Spider-Man. Most people put him as the worst. I feel like the meta.
Fun fact,
Go ahead.
Fun fact: Andrew Garfield is a Devin lookalike.
I think the viewers definitely know what you're talking about, so we might have to throw something up. Anyways, all right. Thank you, Abby. Shuffle down, Joe. Get in here. All right, Joe. Say your safe space nickname.
Jarraro.
It is Joe. Not to get confused with Joe.
Yeah, not to get confused, obviously. Different people.
Yeah, he uked all over Nick's backyard furniture.
Oh my god.
It's very funny.
Very funny.
Very good.
Happens to the best of us, of course.
It does. And Charlie Williamson, aka the Decider, saved a baby bird the other day.
Yep. Good guy.
Joe, I'll ask you your question. Your top 3 is going to be, who are your top 3 brawlers in Brawl Stars?
You know, I got my boy 8-Bit at number 1. Just the homie. It's a chill ass arcade game. Come to life. Absolutely tears it up on the field. I'm gonna go with my boy Bo. OG since the beginning. Always my guy. Damage dealer, tank counter. You know how it is. Great gem guard player. And then I'll throw in Brock. My guy Brock. Love a good sniper. Heavy damage. Good finesse. I'm nice with that guy. All 3,000 of those, by the way.
Appreciate the list. I'll give my top 3 as well. Obviously, coming in at number 1 is Carl, who is currently meta, which I'm happy about, but also pisses me off because people are randomly playing Carl now, and he was always amazing.
But you used the wrong gadget.
I used the good gadget.
Nope. Need to use heat ejector. Good gadget. And uses the other one. Very sherry.
I use the other one because if a brawler like, for example, Edgar tries to jump on you, you can use the gadget and dip out off the scene instantly and stay alive, and then throw the axe back, and guess what? Edgar's dead. So I think it's a much more versatile gadget because, sure, heat ejector could shut down a lane, but that gadget zooms. Second favorite brawler, Lou. Obviously, Burger Lou, Smooth Lou, got some good skins on deck. And I think for a while, same as Carl, I think Lou was underrated when I got him 1,000. I think most people would say, like, why are you picking Lou? Rather than if you picked Rico or Surge at the time. I'm talking like September, October-ish of 2024. Surge and Rico were running the game, and I was running the game with Carl and Lou, and you would say, hey, why would you pick those guys? Third is tough for me. Like, I'm tempted to say Squeak because Squeak is awesome. Also have him 1,000. And I think that's probably what I'll go with because, like, I'm trying to think off rip who else I would say is someone that I like a lot.
What about and Mo?
See, there was a point where I'd say Mo was one of my favorite, but first off, he was the hardest 1,000 I've ever gotten, not because there was crazy comp, but because Mo actually is dog shit now.
Fell out of the game, for sure.
I'd say maybe Meeple could be up there with Squeak as well. Meeple's my favorite of the new brawlers that have come out, like of probably like past 6 brawlers. Meeple was the best one. But I think for today I'll go with Squeak. Whoa, Joe ripping ass on Cam.
Oh no, just my hand. Sorry.
Just his hand. Sorry about it.
Yes, sorry.
So, Joe, before I let you go, I'll say last thing. What do you think the outcome is going to be of this game, and how confident are you in our victory?
Honestly, pretty surprised that the point differential is only 1. And not carrying the weight I thought he would. But, you know, now I got some tougher comp. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Shuffle down. Francesca, you're up. Alabama's very much in frame in the back, sleeping. All right. Francesca, say your name.
Fran the Human.
Fran the Human, and what's that from?
Adventure Time.
So why don't you tell me top 3 Adventure Time characters?
That's a good question. All right, first is Jake the dog. Easy. I gotta say Finn, bro. Finn is second. Flame Princess third.
I had a feeling you'd throw Flame Princess in there. My top three are
You just misunderstood, bro.
all right. Valid.
And she's hot.
Say it again for Joe.
Top 3 Adventure Time characters: Jake the dog, Finn, Flame Princess.
My top 3 would probably be Jake the dog, also number 1. Respect it. Number 2, probably Ice King. I think Ice King is lit. And then number 3 is probably Lemon Grab.
Makes sense for you.
Lemon Grab is hilarious and a peak addition to the series. I almost said Rigby, but I was like, wait, different shows. Skip's best regular show character. My bad. Pops the number 2. Skip's got to be number 1 for me, but yeah, I fuck with Pops too, but I think Skips has to be up there. Francesca, who is your favorite for Valorant?
Yeah, Tree Trunks, bro. Apple Pie.
Valorant esports. Who's your favorite player?
Valorant esports.
Yeah, like comp.
Yeah. Recently I've been enjoying Asuna. He's kind of crazy.
He's cracked with who?
Yeah, he's kind of crazy. He's been playing Neon recently and seeing him like slide and go, it's going, you know what I'm saying? So
And how do you feel about your first appearance on the internet safe space?
it's crazy because I've been the number 1 watcher. First time in the chat, by the way. First chatter every time.
Whoa, number 1 watcher.
I was the first one to chat in the live stream, so number 1 fan here. It's been long awaited, but I'm glad I'm on the pod.
Joe, what do you have to say about Francesca saying she's a number 1 watcher of the podcast?
I'll give it to her. She's in there early, but like I might have the most watch time for sure. Most total chats as well might be me.
Most total chats could go to Joe. All right.
Let's go.
Yes, we're going to go straight into our item pick. Someone hand me the Donkey Kong controller, please. Here we go. You guys obviously know this controller goes dummy. We got DK on here, the good model, not that new weird model that they decided to choose for some reason. They said, oh, let's keep every single character the exact same, but let's change Donkey Kong to look strange and weird. Yeah, let's just take someone that's literally awesome. That's like taking Waluigi and being like, let's make him pink instead of purple.
Made him Seth Rogen
And why would they do that?
because he's awesome.
Whoa. Not as awesome as DK, though. Took the less awesome thing and modeled based on it. Seems like a recipe for failure, personally.
No words.
All right. So here we go. Let's get right into this item pick.
As per usual, we have the blue shell, we have the bomb, we have the 8, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so we have the blue shell, the boombox, and the 8, not the bomb on right away, just to be clear. Okay, so this time, I'll start this time, since I didn't start last time. Personally, I think that the lightning was doing me favors, so throwing that back in. I don't think that it made you play any worse, Joe, to be fair, and that's why I'm putting it back in again, and I think you should keep it. Francesca.
Do you have to say a reason why? Or
Nope, just pick your item.
Okay. I'm going to go with Piranha Plant.
The only reason I said a reason was because Joe looked at me and I was like, I know he's saying in his head, why is this kid picking lightning again? Abby? She's picking Bullet Bill. And Joe.
Partners going against each other.
Say that in the mic, please.
I would like to ban lightning. Scary item. We got blue shell, crazy 8, boombox. Only 2 got piranha plant and bullet.
Oh.
We only got 5 items here. It's tricky. I think we should go back around the table.
I agree. All right, Joe, pick again.
Okay. I will now pick. Ant's not happy about this. Going off the fly. I'll go with single banana.
I will obviously go with star power.
I was gonna choose that.
Hold it from the bottom, please. You're gonna beat it by accident.
Sorry.
The bottom. There you go.
I'm gonna choose 3 green shells. Better snipe, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I obviously off rip, I want to ban the single banana because I fucking despise it. But no, bans are permanent. And I've got a decision to make here because I do want to put the bomb in, but at the same time, I want to ban the single banana. Reason being because I'm anticipating Joe and I being in first, second, third. When there's this few lot of items, if you're in first or second, you're basically guaranteed to get single banana.
Big anticipation right there.
So that's kind of upsetting, especially because it's borderline useless as there's no targeting items that you would use to protect with since there's only green shells, which makes me less likely to want it in. However, Joe did not ban lightning the first time, and since we had it, I will not ban his banana, although I want to. I will put in bomb because I do respect that item heavily. Here we go. Me and Abby will be racing first. So now Joe and Francesca will be commentating together. And instead of doing DK Mountain this time, we will do DK Summit as our starting race. So without further ado, Joe, come take my seat.
I'm locking in DK Summit OG map. For those, if you know, you know. I'm nervous. Ant's locked in.
Hold it this way so that it tilts towards you.
Oh. Thank you.
Nervous?
I don't know if you couldn't hear me there, but they're playing DK Summit.
Mario Kart champion of the world. I wouldn't be nervous.
What do you mean you are?
I like that.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Abby. It's very nice of you, man.
I'm saying
She said tell the mic that Abby said I'm the Mario Kart champion of the world, please.
Yep.
Let them know, Joe.
Abby said, "Ants, the Mario Kart champion of the world." Here we go. Drinks are out.
They're both hydrating. Get your water in, people. At least a gallon a day.
Both of them very slow. Off it. Sip. All good now.
Yep. They're both back to back. Ant's in 11th. Abby's in 12th. It's anybody's game here. All right. Ant just went straight to 10th. He has a bullet in 7th. Now bullet in 5th.
Abby instant bullet.
Yep. Abby.
Get another item first.
I like that.
Francesca said that I wanted to get another item, and that's why I held the bullet. Go ahead.
Sorry. Ant wanted to get another item. That's why he got the bullet. What did you want me to say? I'm sorry. I'm really locked in. Ant is in first. Abby fell down a hole, but she's recuperating very quickly.
Just getting lots of boosts here. Just trolling. Bank.
fucking got an ass cheek.
Actually, I think given the discrepancy in placements, I'm actually going to...
Abby has a big chance here to get a bullet. It would save her a lot. She got the star. She can go right through that snow. Yep.
Here comes the blue show, though.
Easy. And still has to drink.
Blue show
Hydrating with his water.
could have timed it better.
I agree. But
Abby's terrible.
Well, Abby's just, she's really the dark horse of this
Yeah.
competition. She's staying intense so that she thinks Ant can have a chance, but really he doesn't.
She's also a last lap player, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah. Look, she just jumped from 10th to 9th to 8th in 2 seconds. Like,
She's climbing.
easy. Ant is still in first. He has a tiny bit of a lead. Nothing major, though.
very tiny.
Half the map. All good.
Just slid past some bananas, like, no problem. Abby is now
Cooking right now.
cooking on star power.
Joe, say something to the chat for me. Anything you want.
Chat. You guys should get Brawl Stars. Very good game. Very fun. Oh my god. First and second. Ant has a major lead, but Abby's still in second. That's all she needs, really. Let's see if she could keep it. She got a star in second. Also, guys, Brawl Stars. Back on the topic. Great mobile game. Can play anywhere on the go. Very fun. Ant addicted to it. Loves it a lot. As do I. Good game. Here we go. Ants coming around the edge. About to finish. Let's see if Abby can keep the second. It's big. Bullets on her ass though. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. She's trolling. Uh-oh, she's breaking. No one's even close to her. It's a first and second finish. There we go. First and second finish. Big first game.
Just taking care of business.
Did what he had to do.
I got the first place, which is what I set out to do from the beginning, and I knew that that's where I'd be. So
Executed on it very well.
And you had a lucky lead.
Let's get it, Fran the man. Wait, are you serious?
it is in fact Fran the human, but that's okay. So now we have to do the what, Abby? What'd you say?
Fran the human.
All right, that's good. So let's do our map picks here. I got first. I say DLC and top row. And then Abby picked the icon on the top row and then the map.
The same story here? You want Sky High Sunday? No repeats. Alright, we're going no repeats. I wish I didn't look at myself in the camera. I look a bit crazy. What are our thoughts on do you like mushroom gorge?
Yeah, we could do that.
You don't seem that confident though. So what about something else?
But you can't whisper because then the mic cannot hear you. Great. Good announcer.
Let us do Coconut Mall.
All right, coconut mall it is.
It's hitting PTSD right now.
Badly.
Sold my cash.
All right, look. So we are going with our number 2 prospects from our last game, who consistently came in first place in all of games. Francesca and Joe. All right, and we are taking on. Right, both of them are done with their liquids. And we're taking off. And we are starting with Francesca in, already climbing to 5th place and counting. Joe is in 6th, running into walls.
Hold on. I gotta explain what just happened there. Joe attempted to take the shortcut, and unfortunately the wall caught him off badly, but that's all right. He's still got plenty of ground to make up, but plenty of time. Joe, hit a quick clip there.
All right, and we're seeing Francesca take her steady lead in first with Joe pretty far behind, in my opinion.
He's in second. So.
Well, yes, second, but pretty far behind with all of the PCPs.
PCP is a drug. These are NPCs or CPUs. Either one.
I accidentally merged the two names. Anywho, we are starting lap number 2. And someone's going to sleep.
Hold on. Oh, there was a quick sleep mode malfunction with the switch, but I think that we're still good. Whoa. All right. Joe hit it. Joe hit a quick wall, but that's all right. He's going up the correct escalator, but Francesca's still got a decent first place lead on him. He's gonna have to change up the strat. He's gonna have to do something different if he wants to catch her at this point.
All right. So, in an ideal world, I am hoping Joe gets pushed back a little bit, just to even out the score here a little bit, because it would be even right now if Joe comes in second and Francesca comes in first. Okay, Francesca just passed the finish line, so we are on our 3rd lap. Joe still hasn't hit it yet. Oh no, not to hit a spoiler, but there is something coming for Francesca. And she just blocked it off with the box thingy. It seems like there's nothing.
Joe successfully hit the shortcut. That could be big for him for making up ground. He's got a star right now. Blue coming in on Francesca with no boombox. That could be huge for him. Joe, you got to capitalize on this moment. Also hit a clip. Yeah. Lock in. Hit a clip on the straightaway. Whoa. All right. Joe was able to tech, hit a clip, threw back the bomb, going over the jump. Francesca's hitting a calm first place right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Joe's going to be able to catch her. She crosses the finish line. Francesca got the first place. I am upset.
It's all tied up.
It's not tied up.
It is tied up, motherfucker. 27-27.
All right, it's all tied up. This is not good. It wasn't supposed to be this close, guys. All tied up is bad. Joe, say something.
Not my best map. It's all good though. Francesca, great racer. Can't take anything away.
I will say, and this is important to say. I would say overall on the Switch of everybody that I know, Francesca probably is the best Switch Mario Kart racer. So I'll give her that title. Not on the Wii. Yes, Abby, your question.
I have actually 2 questions now. The first one is, who is the worst player that you know?
Great, Abby. Shake my hand. Great question. You almost got a promotion. Worst player on Switch? Peter Vasquez. Sorry about it, Pete. Brother Pete. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to say it, but I did play with you recently, and everybody was very upset when they realized that you were on their team. No disrespect, you're an incredible filmmaker. He's got a great podcast, holy shit, Directors Hall of Fame, DHF. You go check it out. However, he's great at making films. He's a great script writer, not a great Mario Kart player. I mean, listen, everybody's got their strengths. That is not one of them, Pete. Hope you're not watching. Sorry. Still love you, buddy.
My second question, who's the best player you know on the Wii?
Best player I know on the Wii, probably, if using a GameCube controller, Charlie Chalk Cantini is the best Wii player that I know. If it just comes down to Wii remotes, I'm not sure, honestly, because Charlie is so obviously the best, but he uses GameCube. So if it comes down to just Wii remotes, I'm not sure who would be the best there. I think Joe would definitely be in the running. Actually, that's a great point. Francesca just reminded me. Yes, with the Wii remote, best player I know is Luca. Shout out Ezkol Kinra. You can follow him on YouTube. He does BeerioKart live streams on Twitch, and he does Gwent videos on YouTube. We've collabed before. He's the best Wii remote player that I know. My roommate from college. I said you're in the running, but reason being I think Luca is the best is because he not only has a mastery of the main maps, but he plays on a cracked Wii, so he plays all the weird custom maps, and that made him even better at these basic ones because they're nowhere near as hard as the modded maps. So shout out Luca.
I'll play that kid for $1,000.
Guys, chat. I'm going to put a poll up. Should we make that happen? Luca versus Joe, $1,000 match.
Actually, tell him to grab a teammate, and me and Nikki Deese do absolutely run him into his brother's cheeks.
I'll say this. If he was going to pick a teammate, he would obviously pick myself.
Over before it started.
All right, let's start round 3.
Wait, from the base, please.
Let's start round 3.
We can't. Francesca just went upstairs.
You're supposed to cut to commercial.
Well, we're not.
Go to round 3.
We're not cutting to commercial yet. We're going to pick the map first. Francesca came.
What are your thoughts?
She came in first place, but I'm hoping that she says we'll be on DLC because that's where my best maps are. But that's fine. Fuck it. Let's go to our second commercial break. Here we go. Appreciate it.
Yo, y'all ready to duo queue?
I'm ready up, bro.
I'm ready up.
Dual queuing is a must in Club Muddy. Even though right now technically we're triple queuing at the end of the day.
It is what it is, bro. We dropping loads and dropping boatloads of cash here at Club Muddy. You know, we got $13 pitches. All Miller, baby. You can even get a $3 pint of Pilsner if you're really feeling it.
Yo,
if you want that PBR, bro, if you want that good PBR, it's only $3 here for a
No,
pint.
we don't condone any pill popping if that's what he said. But
I said Pilsner.
He didn't say shit. He said Pilsner, like the beer.
On God, bro.
This guy don't know about what going on at Muddy, bro. You know, you can get that Pilsner for so cheap.
We keep it PG around here in the mud.
This guy so pull up his
you gotta
pants.
think about it.
I'm so locked in, I'm washing my hands twice.
Flush it down. We don't let no disdain hit you. Because here at Club Muddy, when it's a $13 pitcher after 11 o'clock, you know shit's on the dot. Hey, let's get muddy.
Muddy. Shit get muddy. Shit get muddy.
We are back from commercial break, going into our third race. Here you go.
Let's get it. Gotta choose the map now. Big decision. Third map. Could be a game changer.
All right, Francesca, you're actually picking DLC or normal and then the run.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna choose non-DLC.
Start.
Okay, well, that's good for us because they don't like non-DLC, I guess. All right, who's choosing top or bottom? Me. All right, top row.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the airport one. Sunshine Airport on the star.
All right, we're going to Sunshine Airport. Yep, Civil War grounds. See who battles it out the best, I guess. Got the savvy.
Shout out, brother Deeks.
Yeah, shout out DK. That's goofy.
They can beat his shit.
Do it. Yeah, do it. Give him head top.
Top. All good.
Yeah, all
Yes.
all good, bro. All right, we're starting.
Okay. We're back. Let's get it.
Here we go. Water.
Time to hydrate. We have the Wiggler in first. He seems like the competition to beat this game. Okay, here we go. Water is down. We do have Ant in the lead. But we know Abby. She always comes back. She is the dark horse. All right, Ant. Any thoughts on what happened to Ant just now?
I don't even know what just hit him, but it's kind of crazy. Anthony's not the biggest fan of this map, but he seems to be doing fine.
Oh, Abby just got the 8th superpower. She's throwing stuff everywhere.
Might be the first one of the tournament.
He was.
No, I've gotten a lot of 8s.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ant has secured first, but Abby is an 8th. Not too far behind. Okay, gotta pull up. Abby had bullet, but it's gone now. It's gone. It's gone with the wind. It's all right. She didn't need it, though. She didn't need it. She just did a crazy cut through the boxes.
Yep.
That was insane. She's now in 7th. Huge progress for Abby.
Yep. Ant's still holding first down.
Yeah. Nothing changed with Ant.
Uh-oh, here comes the blue shot. Blue spot. Pivotal moment of the game right here. Blue shot's still out of the game. Here it comes. I like in the air. Not. But I can
Good.
Give it a little boost.
Good moves for Abby here. She's going to 6th. She could be top 5. She is 5th now.
Pushing controls. Moving her entire controller.
She got that shit, though. She got that shit. She is now in 3rd. Abby again, dark horse of the season. Locking it in.
Okay, here we go. And coming around the bend. Abby needs a high finish here. Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen though. 5th, big box. Oop, runs into the tires of the airplane, and it now is on the grass. Yep, it is. Ant's very close to finishing. Abby in 8th right now. This could be the end. French. Abby still has time. Big box coming up. Big box. Ant finished. Abby in 8th. Big box. Here we go. This could be the game right here. Abby's not pulling up, wasting her bullet again. Abby's still racing somehow. I'm not sure. She's finishing in a cool 8th, which will not happen. You see, this is why I drafted this map. I knew Abby would be unfamiliar, not on the top of her game. This is
That was
a big come up for the men. Here we go. I'm gonna pass DK to my boy right here. And let's lock the fuck in.
I'll try.
Brother Ant.
Sorry, I did that. Also, we were like sharing the mic. Yeah, so they could hear us both.
Okay. Yeah, it's not super sensitive, so sometimes you got to be decently close for it to pick up.
I brought the Surfside into the frame.
That's okay. It's water. You didn't have to announce it. Water. Yeah, obviously we're running out of water receptacles, so we had to utilize one. Yeah, we recycle here. Reduce, reuse, right? All right. Joe, click us through.
Big lead here.
This is a major lead. So here we go with the map picking. I'm gonna say DLC. Top row. Abby.
Just did this wrong.
Icon and map for top row.
Well, not done, but us. All right.
All right. I got a good feeling here that Joe's gonna choke. That Joe's gonna choke on Mary Mountain.
Whoa. Mary Mountain. That is a rare. Of course, we've played all of them at least once. This is a rare pick here. If you told me to take a guess beforehand, I would have never in a million years said Mary Mountain would be one we'd be playing. This was definitely plus 10,000. Someone just hit a major bet. Mary Mountain. Mary Mountain. All right. Here we go. Final race. This is huge. Let's see how fast these water chugs go. Joe finishing first with Francesca only 3 seconds behind. Maybe 2. Overall, I'd say not a major impact, but it could be. We're going to have to stick around and find out. Petey with a piranha plant. We like that. He's got his child in hand. Great. I see you hit a clip as well. Fantastic. All right, Abby. Joe's in 4th. Francesca is in 3rd. What do you have to say about this beginning stat line?
Obviously I support Francesca. And I'm just hoping that Joe keeps getting hit with shit and there's no coming back for him.
Yeah, unfortunately for Abby's team, due to the poor performance in the last race, well, you tell them.
It was by me. Spoiler.
There's going to have to be some major improvement, not only from Francesca.
Major improvement. Francesca is actually averaging 1st place. There needs to be major declines on Joe's side.
Yes. If the girls are going to have any chance of pulling this through, Joe is going to need to play significantly worse. Joe just pulled into the 1st, threw back a bomb, has another bomb, hit the snow slightly, but overall I'd say he's not in a bad spot. Whoa, Francesca just pulls through. Boombox Joe. Joe, hit a clip there. Just boombox Joe. Joe hits a clip on the bend. Love that. That's what I call a good player. While he's drifting. While Luigi, that's what I'm saying. Wish you were playing as him, but that's all right. Petey is our guy today. And, of course, naturally, shout out Donkey Kong and shout out Wiggler, Charlie Chalk Cantini, current OBL main victor. You know what's up. Donkey Kong talking. Francesca just gets hit by with Blue in 1st. And Joe just got passed by Wiggler.
Yep. We are on our 3rd lap. We just need to hope that Joe keeps getting pushed back and back and back.
The spirit of Charlie Chalk Cantini is currently in the Wiggler CPU. It's now back in 3rd, but it was just putting some damage into place. Francesca's got a fairly comfortable 1st, but Joe is not far behind by any means. Abby?
No comment.
No comment on it. Wow. And it's over. Francesca is crossing the finish line, which means she gets 1st, and Joe's coming in at 2nd.
Despite the poor performance on my part, we do deserve first place in my opinion because my teammate averaged #1 spot in all categories.
So you're
So
admitting that you're the weak link.
correct, and that's why I was on her team.
Okay.
Let's view the results. PD Piranha coming in. Joe, hit a clip there. Fantastic. Joe, come sit next to me and we'll do our post-game discussion. We pulled it out. The first Grand Prix, we thought that there was a chance, and honestly, up until that third race, things were fairly even. It was looking kind of scary.
It was definitely hairy.
It was definitely what?
It was definitely a little hairy, but good thing Abby sold bad.
The final score of 54-47. The girls still did pull second above all the CPUs, so that's obviously good. Would have been very embarrassing to have not gotten that. And we are within 10 points from each other, so it was still a very close game. Specifically 7 points apart, 8 total.
I'm impressed with the women's performance here. Francesca's. But yeah, this is good. You know me, undefeated. I can't be beat on this fucking podcast, man.
I did just want to state, like,
Full or no?
most of the time, I average like 10 through 12th place. So I just want to shout out on my end.
Definitely stepped up a little bit for this occasion.
I will say, too, for Francesca's performance specifically, I believe that she... Correct me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong, but I don't think that you were ever actually beaten in any of your legs. I believe that's accurate. I think definitely in this Grand Prix, Joe did not beat her, and I don't think that I beat her either. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 100%. She beat us all 4 legs. Did she get first all 4 legs?
So, as you can tell, I fucked that up for her.
Yeah, so Francesca got first every single time that she raced, and unfortunately, she still was not able to pull through as a team. And Joe and I, not having averaged first every time, were able to do what we needed to do to get the victory, to get the first place. Joe, what do you have to say about it? You, in Mario Kart, game shows, whatever it is, everything you've competed in thus far, you still have not received a loss. How does that feel for you on the safe space as a recurring person?
I need you to bring in someone to fucking chow me, bro. This shit's too easy. I mean, 4-0? Like, damn, bro. Someone compete. It's all good, though. I mean, this is a good competition. This is probably the closest I've had. I mean, Nick and James, so easy. Josh and Charlie, even easier. But, yeah, I mean, too easy, man. Too easy.
And how are you feeling about the upcoming Kibby Tommy Jeopardy?
I'm a bit nervous. I feel like Tommy has a lot of knowledge stored up in there, especially about some niche things. Kirby, I could kick him to the curb. That guy's gonna be free money. He might get negative 10,000, just like James. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a battle between me and Tommy. But obviously, I'm gonna come out on top, per usual.
Wow, kick him to the curb, kicking Kirby to the curb. No pun intended, of course. Why don't I bring Francesca? Come over here. We'll talk about your experience in this competition. So, say what you want to say to the viewers about your 4 first places. No one was able to beat you, not even a CPU. How does that? Say what you need to say about that.
Just in my blood, you know what I'm saying? I grew up playing this game, so I'm not surprised. That's all I gotta say.
A woman of few words. And how do you feel about all of that hard work still ending in a loss?
Feels so good. It's fine. We put in the work. We tried our best, and you know what? If we don't come out on top, it's fine. We still.
Well, you didn't.
We still got second. We still beat Wiggler. That's what matters.
Now, we will be back. There will be more Mario Kart. You know there always is. I think the next competition is going to have to be, we're going to have to bring in all the big dogs. We're going to have to get me, Joe, Nikki Dez, Francesca, Charlie Chalkantini, Alabama. You see her right there.
Someone that was in this competition was left out of that list, but okay.
We might have to. Oh, she's being lifted. Alabama's very happy to be here. She's a wonderful participant, wonderful safe space queen. Yes. So, with that said, we're at the end of this podcast. I noticed you guys had a great time. I know that I did. Family Feud is coming out, not this coming Sunday, but the next one after. 30th episode special. It's going to be awesome. It might end up being a two-parter, but it's going to be great. For everyone that's been watching for the past, 30 weeks no, we're on like 28 weeks right now since October. Let's go into this summer with the great mindset of how the safe space is going to continue on. And thank you to everybody that was here for this one. First time ever having women on the podcast. Breaking down social constructs. We've got them all here. Francesca, what do you have to say to end us off here?
Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time, and we'll beat them next time. For sure.
Well, that definitely 100,000,000% will not happen. Regardless. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little mini OBL segment. Shout out Charlie Chalkantini, our OBL EP, official director of the OBL. If you have any questions regarding the OBL, you go to Charlie, not to me. Thank you.